Hi everyone, I'm Alicia.
I'm Michael.
And we're the Gons.
Alright, we are on the final episode.
Exciting and sad. I always get sad on the last episode of something that I'm enjoying watching because I know it's the last time I'm going to get to watch it.
Yeah. We really didn't leave off with a whole lot happening because we left off with Cross is heading back to the States.
Yep.
So I think we're done with him? I don't know. I mean, we might see him head out.
Yeah.
But then we're really just concentrating now on the POW camp and...
Rosie.
Yeah. Rosie and the prep for potential escape.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if... I don't know. Because everybody's talked about, the escape that they talk about was the one that was featured in the movie The Great Escape.
Yeah.
I don't know about another, so I don't know.
I was going to make that comment too, and like the way they're prepping and everything, it sounds like they're prepping for like a big violent escape, like they're creating weapons and getting in shape and all that. And I'm like, I feel like I would know about it if there was another big escape. That's
how I feel too, but I mean, maybe not.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot about World War II that I don't know. It's not something I've studied extensively.
Right.
So that, I mean, it definitely could have happened. I also think too, they're talking about how they feel like once the U.S. gets close to Germany,
right,
that they're either going to be killed or marched further into Germany.
Right.
They have those concerns.
Yes.
So that is putting pressure on it.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And that is, as they're moving inland, they're worried about just getting executed. So, right. And I don't know how common that was at POW camps. I mean, it would definitely, obviously, whether it happened or not, when you're in that situation, you would worry about that because there was mass mistreatment, at least to some extent, with the POWs. So,
yeah, it'll be really interesting to see. Another thing too, though, a lot of y'all have pointed out in the comments that they are definitely taking artistic liberties with this series in particular,
right? And
there are things that this character wasn't involved in at all, and they weren't even there, or this isn't how this happened. And so there is a part of me that's like, well, I mean, they might just do it because they want to.
Just have a big fake escape happen just because?
For the show? I don't know.
Oh gosh, I hope not.
I hope not.
That would ruin it for me if they do that.
I agree. But I also wouldn't be surprised at the same time.
Yeah, I feel that way too. I do feel like more artistic liberties are being taken on this than in like Band of Brothers and the Pacific.
Yeah. From
what I know. I don't know nearly as extensive details of the Pacific, but like Band of Brothers, you hear about inconsistencies and like little things, but most of the stories you hear, like they did happen, but they happened with somebody else, but they didn't want to try and introduce a new character just to tell that story. So they'll use an existing character to tell that story.
Yeah.
And like, I get that. And like, just like the whole thing with Egan being a part of the massacre, they wanted to feature the massacre. So they featured Egan there, even though he wasn't actually there during it.
Right.
Like, I can understand that.
Yeah. I mean, they want to tell the story of what happened with these men with this, with the bombers and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
the downed people.
It is impossible to introduce every person who was involved in every situation. So, like, from a filmmaking standpoint, that does make sense.
Yeah, there's no way logistically you could, so.
Yeah. We're going to be reacting to this final episode this week, and then next week we're going to react to the documentary, which I am super excited for.
Yeah, I might be more excited for the documentary than the show, just because the actual historical accuracies get me excited. So
yes, absolutely. So very excited for that, and then we will be doing our live stream after that, and we have set a date and time and all that stuff. So, all right, without further ado, let's dive in.
Yeah, let's get into it.
February 3rd, 1945. So we're like
almost to the end.
3 months from the end of the war. Well, from VE Day.
Yeah.
The first few weeks of 1945, we were closing in on the Third Reich from all sides. In the west, the Allies were storming into Germany. In the east, the Russians were approaching the Oder River.
That looks like real footage the way they did it.
And in the sky, the 8th Air Force flew uncontested. Nice. We were the true masters of the air.
I guess Cross could have left and come back.
Yeah.
Too.
Command pilot detail. We're about to reach the target.
Rosie.
All lined up. Roger. Let's drop. She's all yours, G.
Oh, that's gotta feel good to just go.
Yeah.
Bomb bay doors opening.
Obviously, you have flak still.
Starboard engines are okay. Couple tanks got hit. Major, we have damage here. 4 oxygen bottles are ruptured. the number one. How's she looking? That's it. She's out.
Approaching target.
Don't want Rosie to go down.
I know.
Goodness.
Bombs away.
That was a cool shot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Pilot to crew, what's our damage? Report! Oil pressure is dropping on 2 and 4. Engine 3 is on fire. We're gonna lose her.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
We're gonna lose her. Lead command to deputy command. You boys are taking over.
Roger that. We're taking the lead.
I'm gonna try to get us across the Russian lines where we'll be safe. Your ship, Rosie.
Rosie is going
This
down.
is
Holy
intense.
cow.
Oh wow.
We're losing speed. Should we bail? Not yet. We're not going down in Berlin.
No. Oh, that's bad though.
Wasn't it? They said that
Major, left wing is shredded.
We're almost there.
Biddick's ship actually ended up blowing up because of an oxygen leak.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna stall. Bail. Hit the alarm and then go. We can make it across the river from here. I'm gonna try to keep her level as long as I can. We got smoke coming in. Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness, this is so intense.
So nervous right now.
Go, go, go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Oh man.
Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Wow, it looks freezing cold.
Yeah, it does. Can't imagine flying through the air in that.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, he's right in the midst of it. Which way do you run?
Yeah. Oh. Between German and Russian lines.
Oh my gosh. Looks like the Russians are winning there.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh my gosh, that'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing to go down on like the countryside.
Right. So is he in a German trench right now?
I think
Because the Russians were coming
Yeah.
towards him.
Yeah.
His leg seems hurt.
Yeah. His arms hurt too.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
American! Roosevelt, Stalin! Coca-Cola!
Coca-Cola.
It's funny. It's like the way Germans would try and talk about how they love America. They just say random things.
Yes.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse. Wow.
Well, that was a very intense opening.
Yeah, holy cow.
Rosie went down.
We got half an hour. We need to be at the front gate. We're marching. Go tell the guys. Go, go, go!
Okay.
They're taking them out.
Everyone out. Let's go. 30 minutes. Goons gave us 30 minutes to be at the front gate. 2,300 hours, then we march. They won't say how far for how long.
30 minutes. Jesus.
Pack it up, let's go. Wear the warmest clothes you got.
Where do you think we're going? I don't know.
I was just saying, I wonder how close those Russians were where Rosie went down.
Right.
Because they were bombing right near them.
Yeah. Wrap a blanket around herself.
Yeah.
Only essentials. Only take food that will keep. Crowds have already punched holes in the can. They won't keep.
Alles verbrennen. Alles.
This would be scary.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I mean, if you're going too slow, they'll probably just put a bullet in you at this point.
Right.
Because they're worried about getting caught now.
Who preferred it? The Russians made it here first.
You're not thinking of running, are you?
Well, of course he's thinking
You're
about
not
it.
thinking of running, are you?
You're all thinking about it. Are you
Not in this
planning it?
Yeah. Freezing.
Yeah.
But the chaos would be a good time.
I'm gonna do that if I were you.
Yeah? Well, who the hell knows when we're gonna get this kind of food again, you know?
Boss!
Fuck off.
Anyone who tries to escape will be shot. Please do not try.
It's the Russians! They're close!
That is close. Look at
Yeah.
You hear that?
We're going!
You okay, Solomon?
As okay as a Jew taking a midnight stroll in Germany could be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of them that have things to be concerned about and worried about.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, gosh.
Oh. Looks so cold.
20 miles already.
Oh my goodness. There's that shot from the
Yeah,
opening.
there it is. Man, having lived in harsh winters,
Yeah.
I can't imagine marching 20
miles? No. We're from Montana and we lived in North Dakota for 8 years.
Yeah.
And I would not want to walk 20 miles in winter.
Especially when not having proper gear.
Yeah.
Ate all that food before they went on a march. Yep.
Don't even need to say it, thanks.
Look, as soon as you have anything at all, you let me know, okay?
Rosie?
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
Still no news on any of them. Rosie or the crew. So what's the story? They went down over no man's land east of Berlin. Jesus Christ.
Major, sir.
The hell are you doing here, son?
We got wheels up in 5 and the equipment room's locked.
The equipment room is locked.
Let's go, people! Look alive! Let's go!
So crazy seeing Cross take charge.
Yeah.
I love it.
I guess you've never flown over Germany without a parachute, huh?
Jeez.
I don't know, Crosby, have you?
You're gonna keep that equipment hut opened and manned until wheels up, plus 30 minutes.
Yes, Major?
Yes, Major!
Yes, Major.
All right. You're the man. Clean up. Let's go.
Oh.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Can you imagine them being up there without a
That's-
parachute? Like Rosie's just went
Right.
down. They would all be dead.
Yeah. That's unacceptable. Dumping supplies on the side.
Yeah.
Guess I didn't really need that. It's heavy. I'm cold.
What did it say? 40, 45 miles? It's Solomon, isn't it?
Yep.
Thank you.
Wow. What a good man.
Yeah.
Oh, this would make me nervous.
Yeah. I think you're the only one that's still gung-ho, dude.
Kinder und Alte.
Some of those guys look really young.
Yeah. They were. They got to where they were just kids in the German army.
Yeah.
Forced labor brick factory.
Don't run, don't run, don't run. Hey, there's enough room for everyone. Getting closer, getting closer.
Oh,
That would hurt.
Hurt, yeah. You gotta warm up slow.
Yeah.
As hard as that is.
Yeah.
Scuttlebutt as we're heading to a train station at first light. Scuttlebutt, know where we're going? Just to be ready at dawn.
This isn't good. They're gonna take us somewhere to kill us, aren't they?
Trains make me nervous.
They've had plenty of chances if they really wanted to kill us.
They're Nazis.
It'll be okay, Sally.
Hasn't gone exactly how we thought, has it?
Not exactly. You wish you'd done it differently.
Can't say I would have.
You? I wasn't planning on getting shot down.
Yeah.
You know, I really did believe that if there was only 2 B-17s left, it'd be you and me flying. The last few years would have been a lot rougher without you, John.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's been down for a long time.
Yeah.
Sam.
Doesn't feel like it in the show. But man, it's been a long time they've been in that POW camp.
Yeah. I wonder how long is it actually? You know, like I
Right.
would be.
I'm trying to remember what the date was when they actually
Yeah.
went down.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right, son.
Oh, wow. That is so destroyed.
We're in the heart of their fatherland now, boys.
So, where are we now? Stolly, okay.
Gail? Gail Clevin.
Jesus, I'll be.
How the hell are you? Long way from home.
Oh my God. Hey, this is George Neathammer. Only guy I've ever met knows more about baseball than you do.
Is that right?
Who's your team?
Yankees, you?
Cubs.
As always, next year.
So I'll see if we can find you boys some tents with some fires going. I'm warning you, most of them don't.
So did he know him from home? Poland.
The general says that he can take at airport at Baranovich for a flight to Moscow. From there to England. He warns you that the road is going to be very dangerous, possibly via Tehran. For the smell. There is a wagon ahead that had lost its wheels.
Do you mind if I stretch my legs?
Давай.
He doesn't seem to mind.
No. Can't imagine actually being there. Like, I mean, they try and portray it in shows and movies, but like, I mean, you know, it doesn't even come close to the true horror that it was.
To actually be there.
Yeah.
Because it's, I mean, everything. It's seeing it. It's the smell.
Yeah.
It's all of it. So horrible.
Menorah there. And...
The judge of life will judge for life.
Rosie's, is Rosie Jewish? Rosie's Jewish, isn't he?
Dead and burned before we arrived.
Didn't somebody talk about him being a
Yes.
Jew from New Jersey?
Our comrades
I think
they
so.
were built for killing people, many people at the time. Poles, Russians, mostly Jews. The wagon, it is clear we can resume.
Well, Rosie has a new determination to fight.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Stay here, Major, and I will find out when the next plane for Moscow leaves.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
I can't imagine the emotions you would feel too, like the anger, the sadness, the desperation, just
Where are you headed?
everything.
You headed home? Home? Family?
He says his family are all dead, buried in his village. He said he buried them himself with the other villagers the Germans killed. The Germans, they ordered him to fill in the ditch. Somewhere in there, his wife, his daughter, his grandchildren.
Oh my goodness.
So he takes the shovel. To live, one must make choices.
Where will he go?
The plane to Moscow is boarding.
He says if God exists, he has forgotten him. Not even the earth that covers our bones will remember us.
Major! Major, we must go!
So heartbreaking.
Yeah.
This war was so horrible. April 2nd.
April 2nd.
What did he say?
The Germans want to stay ahead of the Allies. They're worried they're getting too close again, so another march.
Gotta run out of places to go.
Another night march?
Yeah, but I told them we won't go more than 20 kilometers a night. Spread the word.
Jeez.
Popeye's saying they're taking us across the Danube tomorrow. We move tonight or we don't move at all. Tonight.
We won't be able to make a run for it after that, Gale. The river's too damn big to get back to this side. Listen, guys are starting to break out into groups.
Look, if we keep it tight, me, you, George, Aaron, you know it's a better chance to move unseen.
P-51! Cigarettes and torches! Put them all
They have no idea it's prisoners.
Yeah.
Clements! We told you we had to start marching at night. We're being attacked by our own goddamn planes. That goddamn safe. We told you.
John, look at me. Look at me. I'm in. We make a run for it tonight. Calm down before they put a bullet in your head.
Yeah.
Go tell Similite we've done our
Was that gung-ho
Stop it here now.
Yes, sir.
Nazi soldier that was dead?
Oleski Tiller, I
Young
want
one?
you to scout for billets. Abandoned
I think
buildings,
so.
church, school, whatever you can find.
According to Jefferson's map, there's a forest a few miles northwest. If we make it that far, we should be pretty well covered.
Well, we'll make it that far.
I say we head down that way. Take advantage of the confusion while we still can.
Over that wall.
All right, who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right, go. Go. All right.
You're going. I'm right behind you.
Uh-oh.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Go! Go, Buck! Get out of here!
Da waren noch mehr von denen! Erschießt sie!
Release that man! You touch one hair on his head and you'll have a riot!
Was ich sage!
This is one of my senior officers! He is essential!
Sergeant, order your man to release Major Regan. Now.
Lass ihn gehen.
Truly had no idea how that was gonna go.
Yeah.
They would. I mean, shooting Negan though probably would have a riot.
Yeah.
The hell was that all about?
George, Bill, and Buck, I went over that wall.
You hear that? Sounds like GMCs.
I love how they can recognize engines for everything.
Mm-hmm.
He looks so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're retreating.
Is the horse injured? Or was it
Looks
just
like the rider got shot.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. And kids.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Bitte.
Good!
Well, you don't want to shoot anyways. You don't know who else is nearby.
Gotta go, Buck.
It's gonna look good. At least he's dead. And I was worried with him getting stabbed in the gut. He was going to be alive still.
Yeah.
Then what?
They didn't even have any goddamn bullets.
Oh my goodness. We'll keep the Luger because
Yeah.
after watching Band of Brothers, apparently that was the thing.
Yeah. Oh.
Good. Some good news.
Yeah.
We need some good news.
He's back. Major Rosenthal made it.
Hey, don't get run over! Stop.
No. And then from Poltava, we flew in a C-46 to Iran. Same C-46 to a place called El Adain, which is a Brit base, and then up through Athens, and then Rome.
Jeez.
Wow. They flew him all over the place.
Yeah, you got to see the world.
We got transferred to Winston Churchill's personal converted B-24 Libre. I kid you not.
Oh, wow.
For the flight back to St. Marcus. How are you? How's Jean?
She's pregnant. I'm gonna be a father.
You kidding me?
Congratulations. God, I'm so happy for you too.
That's a good thing, right?
Yes.
All right. Are you sure?
Yes. I don't know. All this killing we do, day in, day out, does something to a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes him different, not in a good way. You know, Rosie, sometimes I wake up, I don't even recognize myself in the mirror. It reminds me of this quote I read at college from Nietzsche. He said, "Whoever fights monsters should take care not to become a monster himself. Because if you gaze into the abyss gazes right back into you."
It's a powerful quote.
Mm-hmm.
You're here to fight the monsters, Cross.
Yeah, Rosie really knows that now after seeing everything.
Yeah, that's made us do some tough things. But we had to. There's no other way.
They had to be stopped.
Yeah.
The things these people are capable of. They got it coming. Trust me. They got it coming.
Burying countryside.
South of Nuremberg.
Gonna go for a truck? Car?
Stop right there! Americans! We're Americans! Americans! We're American airmen!
We got 2 here. They say they're ours. They look like POWs.
All right, at ease.
Oh, they made it. Oh my gosh.
Very worried about John, but
yeah. Mooseberg. Curious to see how the attitude of the soldiers at the POW are going to change once they find out Hitler's dead.
Yeah.
Bob, find a place to get him out of the weather.
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess they're not gonna process us. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, people from all over the world there.
Yeah.
Let's go. Thanks for the lift, guys.
Welcome back.
Wow.
Crosby, they still got you at this dump.
Sure do.
Rosie.
Good to have you back, sir. Major, welcome back.
Hey, Lemons. Haven't seen him in a long time.
You got him use that bag, Major?
I left that in the suite at the Starlet. What you see is what I've got. I gotta thank the CO for letting Hank pick me up in Paris.
We've been running a few shuttle missions the past couple weeks.
What's this for?
Dutch are starving to death. The Allies are dropping tons of food west and southwest of the Zuyder Zee.
Supposed to be a flak truce for the Germans, so no flak or AA guns. So far they've refused, but hell, we're flying anyway. Egan wouldn't let us ship it to your folks. Kept saying, I expect him back. my buddy's just MIA.
So, Major, operations was kind of hoping you wouldn't mind flying on this mercy mission I was just telling you about. Should be a milk run, but can't be sure what the Germans are gonna do.
And nice to get behind the yoke again.
So Bucky didn't make the breakout with you.
Bucky had to stay behind with the men.
He's okay though, right?
When you ever know him not to be okay?
I'm guessing when this is all over, they'll probably send us home out of Marseille, Havre. Can't see them shipping us out of merry old England.
Hey! Make it. That's a B-51.
The Yanks!
Going for the tower.
He's coming back! He's coming back!
That's from the opening.
Yep.
Yeah, but is anybody thinking about what the Germans are going to do as a result? That?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, they're right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's time to fight now, boys. Because otherwise they're taking you all out.
Yep.
No, not climb the fence. That makes you a target.
Who's got the flag? You got a flag here? Flag in the flag? Hey, you got a flag? Here, here it is.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna make him such a target.
Yeah. Is he trying to do it so they don't fire on the camp, though? I mean, do the soldiers know what kind of camp this is?
Yeah, I'm sure they know.
Oh, no.
They've got it at that point. It's done.
Stay reasonable.
Wow.
Stay reasonable. Oh, Bucky. Please be safe.
I want to be excited, but I'm so nervous.
I'm so nervous. That would feel so good, though. Oh, Glory. You have seen better days, but I don't know if you actually have.
Looks homemade.
Yeah. Now get down.
Yeah, he's good. They all have the different flags.
Yep.
The camp and the village are yours.
Yeah, we know.
I will hand over my men disarmed in 30 minutes.
Dismissed.
Colonel Clark, let's get him back.
Yeah.
I do worry about this mission.
I do as well, because he said that they had tried to issue a no flak order, but they weren't complying yet.
Right. Should be clear, but you never know what the Germans will do.
Let's go feed some people. usually take the left seat. Well, always, actually.
I'll get the general on the phone. No, I'm just kidding. It's an honor.
It's funny because Rosie was
pre-flight checks?
basically a rookie when he
We're
left.
ready here.
Yeah.
Ken? What the hell are you doing here? $100 says you can't think of a better flight engineer. Thought I'd get a kick out of actually flying one of these things.
You never flown a plane before?
No, sir.
What?
Well, ever?
Never. I'll take a boat over here in 43 and then, well, I never had a reason to fly.
Oh my goodness.
Mechanic that's never been on an actual flight. That's awesome.
That is crazy. This flight has to go well.
Oh yeah, everybody's on it.
It has everybody.
Can you imagine the ends that way?
Yeah.
This crowd's gonna be sick.
How's the view, Kenny?
Beautiful.
It's something, ain't it?
That is so cool.
That is. Oh, May 1st.
Oh. May 1st, we're right before VE Day.
Yeah, we just passed over Hitler dying too.
Yep.
Get ready, everybody. Approaching Valkenburg. Feel free to say a little prayer that they don't open fire on us if you're so inclined.
There, look at them. Wow.
Yeah. We're not firing so far.
Just drinking their coffee and watching it.
Yep.
Looks like we're good, boys.
Germans decided to honor the truce.
Drop on your best guess, Doug.
Roger that, Major. Bomb bay doors open. Crates away.
Wanted to drop one personally.
I don't know. Is that what it was?
There you go, we did it.
Oh, that feels so good doing something good out of those planes.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the orange that he got. Okay, yeah.
The tulip fields.
Thanks, Yanks.
Oh, many thanks, yes.
Look at that.
Townhound 1, you were clear for overhead approach. Runway 281 at 1,200 indicated.
That sounds like...
Clear up, tower. Please repeat.
Over.
That
You
is
heard me
him.
the first goddamn time, Gale.
I'll be damned.
This feels all too good to have been real.
Yeah.
The way everything's working out. It'd be amazing if this is actually how it all played out, but...
It would be.
Look who it is! Stone in my shoe.
I hope this is how it worked out in real life.
Yeah.
How's it feel being
Because
back
this
up?
is nice.
Look who's back. Harry. Johnny Egan. I'm still throwing up in there, are you? Good to have you back. Danny, how are you? Rosie, what a...
We made a few of those supply drops in the last days of the war, and then, one day,
Yesterday morning at 2:41 a.m. at General Eisenhower's headquarters,
it was over.
General Jodl, the representative of the German High Command, and of Grand Admiral Dönitz, the designated head of the German state, signed the act of unconditional surrender of all German land, sea, and air forces to the Allied Expeditionary Force and simultaneously to the Soviet High Command. Hostilities will end officially at 1 minute after midnight tonight, Tuesday the 8th of May. But in the interest of saving lives, the ceasefire began yesterday
Oh my
to be
gosh, that
sounded
feels so good.
all along the front, and our dear Channel Islands.
Yeah, we haven't
This
had
is the party you've all been waiting for.
So we haven't had a party in a while now.
Yep.
Drink up, fellas, we're heading home!
At first, it felt unreal, impossible, unimaginable, and then inevitable.
Yeah, they've been over there so long.
We were going home. All of us. I had a wife to see, a son, a life to start.
Yeah.
I better see you at Minton's when I get back.
Oh, I'll be there.
You can bring the little guy.
I'm going to bring my infant son to a jazz club.
Hey, it's never too early. You're gonna be a hell of a father, Cross.
You think?
I know.
Hey. This is it.
Those two flying home together seems like bad news.
Ready to see March? Form 1A, checked. Controls and seats, check. Fuel transfer valves and switch, leaving a lot of good men behind. Brave man.
On occasion, the world must confront itself, answer what we are with who we are. I was going home. I just wished more of us were.
Yeah.
Back to making a life.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely have like a now what feeling.
Yeah, what's next?
The Air Force in 1945 as lieutenant colonel and returned to Gene and their son Steve. Received a PhD in literature from Stanford University in 1953. After teaching at the University of Iowa for several years, he and Gene moved to Massachusetts with their 4 children.
Aww.
Crosby taught at Boston and Harvard universities for more than 30 years. Wow.
Wow.
Harry and Gene served as co-presidents of the PTA. Every school their children attended. That's funny. Harry Crosby's memoir, published in 1993. Alexander Jefferson remained on active duty with the Air Force until December 1947, where he joined the Air Force Reserve. Same year, moved back to Detroit. His wife, Adela, science teacher, he taught the Detroit public school system for over 30 years. Jefferson retired from the Air Force Reserve as a lieutenant colonel. He was a founding member of both the Detroit and national chapters of the Tuskegee Airmen. Nice. Wow, 22.
100
years old.
I love seeing the photos of the actual guys.
I know I don't get to see much of him because I'm reading.
Yeah.
He's promoted to captain following his liberation from Mooseburg. Left the Air Force in December 1945, established flight school when he returned to Birmingham after earning a master's degree in mathematics at Indiana University.
Yeah, faded out.
Yeah, can't read that fast out loud. Joined his friend Jefferson. Detroit began his career as a public school teacher. Nice. Remained friends until his death in 2007 at the age of 86. Buried in Arlington. Wow. Can't wait to see the real Rosie.
Yeah.
There he is.
There he is.
Trained to pilot B-29s the Pacific when the Japanese turned. Oh wow, he was going prosecuted Nazi war criminals in their work trials. Nice.
Wow.
Interrogated leading figures in Japan, including Field Marshal Goering. Wow. Phyllis Heller, fellow prosecutor. They were married. Awarded 2 Silver Stars, 2 Distinguished Flying Crosses, 2 Purple Hearts, British Distinguished Flying Cross.
Everybody recognized him.
52 missions.
Wow.
Most flown by any member of the 100th. Wow.
Died in 2007 at 89.
Buck remained in the Air Force, served in both the Korean and Vietnam Wars. Retired a full colonel. Wow. Both an MBA from Harvard and PhD from Georgetown. Goodness, man.
Within a month of returning.
John Egan was his best man. March died unexpectedly in 1953. 8 years. Photograph was still on his mantle 53 years later. Wow. Egan stayed in the Air Force after the war. One evening after returning, he ran into a high school acquaintance, Josephine Pitts. She was a WASP. Nice.
They're married. Wow. Director of Air Force Operations.
Wow.
For the Pacific.
Working at the Pentagon when he died of a heart attack in 1961. 45 years old.
45.
Josephine lived till 2006. Buried together, Arlington. Aww. Look at them.
That was amazing.
That was amazing.
That was so good. I love getting to see the actual guys. I am so excited to see the documentary.
Yes.
And I get to dive into that next week.
Yeah.
That's going to be amazing.
Oh, that was a fun summation. Like, I feel like they did a really good job kind of wrapping everything up. Yeah, I really enjoyed this episode.
I did too. It was really, really good. I mean, there were definitely some intense parts.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
It's always hard to watch them, like, discovering the camps.
Yeah.
And seeing all of that, because it's just so horrific what was done to so many people.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think they did a good job with that, as good as you can, but
again, I wonder if that was like
real or if
you
they
have
just
to
wanted
include
to
the
show
concentration
it.
camps and anything about World War II. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I know. I will be interested to hear that. Apparently, Rosie's grandson was in this episode, Sam Rosenthal. Somebody had told us that. I wrote it on a note card.
We have a note sitting under the screen here to watch for him.
I missed who Arthur Jacobson was completely. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to have to look it up as soon as we're done.
Yeah, same. I'm sure I'll notice in editing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking the same thing towards the end.
I was so involved in the episode that like completely left my mind. But apparently Rosie's grandson was actually in this episode.
Yep.
Which I think is absolutely amazing. Yeah. Super, super cool.
Sad that we missed him.
Yeah.
Because I'll obviously see him in editing, but...
Yes, gonna have to go back and catch that.
Yeah. I like that they touched on the whole the Dutch are starving thing, because I do think that's something that kind of gets glossed over, because they were a part of the war for so long. Mm-hmm. And then I don't remember which of the books I was reading, but like I said, I was reading the books. I've read multiple books on the resistance, the Dutch resistance, and it was interesting learning that like one of the things that they did is the railroad workers, in order to quit supplying Germans, they all went on strike. Like 90% of the railroad workers went on strike to quit supplying the Germans through the railroads.
Wow.
And in doing so, they knew they were going to be starving their own people.
Wow.
So they weren't able to get supplies either.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, they were absolutely starving. You reading those books, I think it was the Audrey Hepburn book that I've mentioned. I think it was called Dutch Girl.
Yeah.
Incredible book. But they talk about like literally going out and they're like picking grass and just random things to eat because they have no food. They're starving.
That's so sad.
And then the crazy thing to think about is like during Operation Market Garden, where they were supposed to be getting liberated, and you see it in Band of Brothers when they come into Eindhoven, how you see all the soldiers out there feasting. They brought every store of food that they had out and fed it to the soldiers, celebrating the liberation. And then they didn't get liberated.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So they actually fed the soldiers what food they had, thinking they were going to be freed.
And
then they weren't freed.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I'm like, the Dutch went through so much.
Yeah.
I'd be interested. I wonder if there's any good movies. I mean, obviously I know there's like Bridge Too Far and all that touch on Operation Market Garden, but
yeah.
Ones that cover more of
the Dutch resistance,
and what the Dutch went through. Like I would love it if they made a movie about the Three Ordinary Girls book that I read. That was incredible. But yeah, like I said, I feel like the resistance isn't something that touched on, and then you don't hear as much about the Dutch just literally starving, and the mistreatment obviously from the Nazis that were there too.
Right.
So, yeah, that was interesting that they touched on that, and obviously it fit with what they were doing because they delivered food to them.
Yeah. I'm so glad they did that.
Yeah.
And that would feel really healing. Like after spending the whole war bombing and bombing and bombing to then drop food.
Those were death machines that they were in.
Yeah.
And then they were able to help provide life.
Yeah.
To the Dutch at the end there. So
yeah.
That both the planes and the people, the soldiers flying it would feel so good doing those missions.
Yeah. And I know it was completely just for the show, but that moment of that Dutch girl holding the orange and just like I feel like that would be how they would feel, like getting that food and just being like, oh my gosh, like, thank you. That would be amazing.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you guys so much for being with us on this journey through this series. It has absolutely been a journey.
Yeah.
And we appreciate y'all so much. It means so much to us to have y'all along for the journey, to have y'all commenting and hanging out with us in the comment section. We are super, super excited for a couple of things. One, we did launch a coffee, so you can go buy us a coffee if you want to over on, it's spelled ko.fi, but anyways, dash FI, but anyways, we'll have a link down in the description.
Yeah.
So if you want to, you can go buy us a coffee. That would just be a little way that y'all can bless us if you really want to. And
it's not actually buying a coffee; it's a donation to the channel.
Yeah, it is a donation to the channel, and that's just the verbiage that they use. Like you can buy a coffee, but anyways, so we do have that if you wanted to, and then we are going to be doing a live. So next week will be when we react to the documentary. And then we are going to be doing a live. Yes. We really hope that y'all can be there. Come hang out with us.
We're going to be discussing like our overall thoughts of the show. Because obviously, I mean, we touch on what we can while we're watching it. And then we process a lot more after we're done.
Absolutely.
Like, it's so hard to have like an immediate thing of analyzing an episode immediately afterwards. So we dwell on things, we talk about things, we learn things from your guys' comments, which does absolutely change our opinion of how things played out in the show, and our opinions of each episode is reading the comments and seeing what was real, what wasn't, how things actually happened. And then, I mean, so just, we want to just kind of discuss as a whole the thoughts on the show.
Yeah, especially after having seen the documentary.
Yes. And then, the show, and then the real people, things that were added for some reasons.
Right.
I have a lot of mixed feelings about this show. Overall, I liked it because of the learning experience.
Yeah.
So, but we'll get into that more at the live, but that's,
absolutely. And we're really hoping that as many of y'all as possible can make it. Y'all have some incredible stories, and so many of you have had such cool experiences meeting people from the 100th or, other parts of World War II, and just have so many amazing stories.
Autographed books from Tuskegee Airmen, and meeting people, relations to people. It's insane.
It is
incredible. Hope everyone reads the comments. Yeah. Because this community is insane. The other people that are here watching.
Yeah. So if you want, not if you want, we would love to have you there.
Yes.
If you can make it, and just
if you want, just do it.
Just be there. Come on, guys.
No
pull it together. No, I'm kidding. But come hang out with us. We would absolutely love that. We want to, be reading your comments live and getting to discuss and just go over things. And just
and
really.
We also want to keep it as like a get to know us too. So if you have any other questions, for us,
it's
open. It's just kind of a hangout.
We're pretty
session.
Open book. So what do you want to know?
Making it kind of a hangout session where the overall topic is Masters of the Air.
Yeah, absolutely. So all right. Thank y'all so much. We hope y'all had as much fun during this series as we did. And if you have any suggestions, thoughts on what we should react to next, drop that down in the comments and let us know, because we definitely do take that into account. And we've thrown several ideas around. We have a few stronger contenders, but we are absolutely open to what y'all want to see and hearing that. So, cool. Awesome. Thank y'all so much.
Bye.
Bye.